You're good?
Yep.
Hey guys, we're here with, I don't actually know your name.
Yeah,
so
I'm Marcin Kruczkiewicz, the producer of Hellraid.
Yep. We just watched Hellraid. We went into a room, just watched some of the gameplay. We were watching one of the first missions. The main character was being spoken to by a sister, telling he had to get home, he had to abandon his post, which is a pretty tough thing to do, abandon your post just to go save your family, so...
Yeah, this is the thing you shouldn't do.
Yep, so I can assume that's going to set some stuff up for the game. It's going to be a lot to see. There's going to be some sad moments, I assume. But what we're going to talk about mainly, it kind of looks a bit like Elder Scrolls, like with the style. It's kind of got the two swords going and everything. Health bar at top. It all looks kind of similar. It's always a nice combination to have. What did you really go for in the game? Did you go for a quality? Because it looks amazing, because it's running on the same engine as the new engine. It's running on the Dying Light one as well. Did you go for quality, or did you go for an open world, a huge world, or?
Yeah. First thing is, it's great to hear that it looks good.
It does.
The thing is that. We have two main issues in mind. First is combat and the quality of combat, the quality of the experience the players will get, and it means the melee, the magic, the range, etc. So what happens here? And the second main issue is the quality of the world, of the graphics, of the lightning. So because we think that the better looking world, the more immersive the combat, the animations, the better immersion, the better the deeper player goes into the game. So this is very important for us to create a world that is believable.
Yeah. Another couple of things. When we started the game, there was a really nice flute playing. It was all it was really immersive. It was like I was watching Lord of the Rings. It was really great. How does the music come into it? Is it a really important thing? Because the sound design when you went to battle was...
We have very talented composer in Techland. This is our own music. So Pavel comes to us and he watches the location. He talks to us what kind of mood, what will be happening here, and then he comes up with some ideas that we discuss. And this is what happened here. At the beginning of the level, we were talking, hey Paul, at the beginning we want to create some kind of atmosphere with nice view just to calm down the players, but after we see a burning village, the action should start, and you could notice that it was kind of relaxing, but then it became action movie, action music, and in grande finale when we have a boss fight, the music also should start to pump up and build the atmosphere. This is very important. This is why we don't buy music, the stock music. We have our own composer in Techland.
Okay. With some of the weapons and stuff, he said there was hundreds of thousands of weapons or something. Does it generate weapons?
Sure. All the items are randomly generated. It happens within the boundaries of the loot system that we've developed. So the weapons have different statistics of combat, but they also can have some statistics for resistance, for immunes, etc. And these are hundreds of thousands of weapons within parameters, not the looks, the items, because it will last like 10 years to produce all of that. But going through parameters is a crucial work in Hellraid.
Okay, cool. During the combat and stuff, you could parry, you could dodge, you could. It looked to him it was pretty easy. He's pretty done it a couple of times today. But is there going to be parts where you're going to get to the end, and is it going to be really difficult? Are good players really going to get rewarded for knowing their parry and getting their dodges in?
Yeah, Mike's really badass with his pad. He's playing a lot of our game. He's better than me. When I'm playing a game, I go for some special stuff that I've asked my programmer to prepare, so I can go easily and do some headshots if I want to scan the game, how the progress of the level is going. But for a regular player that grabs a pad and starts playing, the feel of timing, the feel of leg movement, because there is a separate leg movement from the arms, so you strike with his, but you need to do a proper dashes and shortening and lowering the distance between you and the enemy. It's kind of, it gets all your fingers busy, so it kind of feels good, and we hope to make it difficult enough to still give a challenge, but not too difficult, so not to be like confusing or annoying.
With the skill points, there was like 100 skill points. He just got like resistance to magic and stuff like that when he was in there. Are you going to be able to get all of them, or are you going to slowly go through and you're going to slowly get different ones? You're going to go into a different area because there's just loads of them. Are you going to be able to get them all, or is it just going to be?
With the skill system, we are not. I don't know how the player will end his progress. We have two choices. Whether we get some level cap, and you will need to choose which parts of the skill tree you want to develop, and there will be at the end some gaps left, which should encourage you to build your different character, because you can have multiple characters. And the other option is to allow players with a very long gameplay just to fill all the entire tree, which makes us worry about the demons at the end. Because when you get a powerful character, you need to...
You just don't want to do it again. Got it all.
And the enemies will have to be tougher and tougher and tougher, because you get really powerful and badass character. Which way we choose depends on the final balancing of the game.
How important is the story in this game? Because at the very beginning, it's a pretty tough choice that he's having to leave his post to save his sister who's talking in his head, which he doesn't even know how it's happening. So it's crazy stuff. Is it?
But when you start a game, you already left your post, so you are left with no choice.
No choice.
And you are doomed. But with the story, we want the story to be kind of believable and medieval. So the things that are happening in the game. We would like to fit medieval Europe, the region that the game takes place. I think it's very important for the story mode, and the players that like to sit on the couch or near the desk and just enjoy the story, enjoy the adventure. This is the place for us. For gamers who like to challenge the points and to play with friends, we have mission mode and arena mode. Of course, story mode is also playable with the friends.
But is it just a single-player game? Is it multiplayer? Are you going to be able to do it co-op? Is it just a single-player immerse yourself in the character?
No, it's cooperation or single. So in each of three gameplay modes, you have choice to go alone or with your friends. It's a cooperative game, and even you can start alone, and then at some point your friend can join you when you're at the same milestone of the story.
Okay, that's all good. There's nothing else really. So thanks for that.
Thank you very much.